Okay, so sitting up in any prop that you like. It's really nice for the hips to sit on 2 blocks and maybe a little blanket. Just really take your time to find some comfort. So you can cross your legs. If this doesn't feel right, you're not comfortable, you can't really find yourself, go on the back. Okay, so you can lie back. We're just gonna do a kind of few breaths here. Just take a moment to feel your shoulders, your head, your chest in the front. Your sit bones are on that block or on the blanket. And let's just come in. Let's just even close your eyes or look slightly into something in front of you. And just take maybe 1 or 2 or 3 counts of breath to come in, and 2 or 3 to exhale. So take a breath for 1 or 2 or 3, whatever feels comfortable. And exhale slowly. Let the breath exhale, empty out slowly for 2 or 3 or even 4. And let the breath take you into the mindful, little bit of meditation, little bit of inward, sensing how you are, how you feel in your body today. Sensing how the breath feels in your front body, in your back, how your chest expands. And just do 1 or 2 more. If you like to even exhale, you can take a breath in and just open and exhale. That's an option. You can just do also breathing through the nose and out the nose. You just want to take this step to come in, really feel the pranayama, the work that we are taking to feel, to sense, to connect. And that's how we start our yoga. So find a comfortable place. We're going to just do a couple of side bending. All right. So see if you can bring right hand down, right outside your hip, and left arm up. And then nice and easy, come to center. We're going to take it really nice and easy. Left hand out and right arm over. And let's just repeat it. So we're going really mindful, really slowly, really gentle, opening the side ribs as if you could breathe from your side, like as if you had a gills, opening the ribs. And other side, left, opening. Again, take it to whatever level. If you want to take it easy, go less. Just breathe with it. Let's bring both arms up with an inhale. And exhale, hands to center. And then take a huge breath as you reach out. Big circle. And hands to heart. Exhale. This time, I'm going to take it into a twist. So out. Keep the arms reaching up. Twist to your right. Just a little bit with the hands facing each other. And then lower the hands, maybe to the knee, maybe to the hip behind you, and twist. Inhaling, coming up. Other side, nice and easy. Reach, lower your hands, twist. One hand can go even in the block behind you. Inhaling up, one more each side. Twist, twist, twist. Lower the arms. Feel the twist in your upper shoulders. Inhaling, breathing in. Good. And then slowly lower second side. Rotate your hands to center and just walk your hands just a tiny bit forward. Just a tiny bit forward. Wherever you reach, you can stay up on your fingertips. Maybe you're flatten your hands. Really depends on you. Just breathe. Lower your chin to chest. See if it feels good in your back. Modify whatever you need to do here. Feel like you can push on your sit bones as you extend your hand. Awesome. Then come on up. Come on up. Come on up. All right. So we're going to just come onto your back. Lie on your back. You can have a blanket on your back if you want. Just have a block, one of the blocks near you. We're going to do some hip mobility. And just take a moment on your back. Bring your arms overhead. If the arms don't reach overhead, have a blanket or something, or widen your arms. So don't try to have your hands touching. Widen them. If you can reach your arms overhead, extend your legs long. Point your toes. You have a little arch in your back, please. And relax your ribs and take a breath in and take a breath out. Breathe in and out. Keep reaching, keep pointing, keep lengthening, keep breathing. Very good. And just feel how your whole rib cage and everything is engaged and how you reach your arms and feet away from the center. Place your feet on the floor, feet flat on the floor, and bring your hands back towards your hips, towards your body. Okay, you're gonna just have your feet wide as the edge of your mat. Just do a little windshield wiper, nice and easy. Have your arms out like a T if you like. You can have your palms up or down. We're just taking it easy, just warming up. And then when you're even on both sides, if I went too fast or you're catching up, catch up so you have even on both sides and walk your feet so they're nice and even. Now you're gonna get that block and you're gonna place it in your shins, in between your shins. And try to have the knees above the hips. So don't bring the knees close to your hips. Have the knees above your hips. Squeeze that block in your shins. And if you like, just do a little side to side. So it's very, very tiny. Just a little side to side. You're engaging your hips. You're really widening your sacrum. Squeeze the shins, squeeze that block. You can even do maybe trying to do a little sway, a little like a little 8 figure if that feels good. Otherwise, keep a little side to side. But try maybe this feels kind of fun to do a little swaying. It's hard. Okay, so do whatever feels good, side to side. Go a little more to one side. Start getting a little more into it. Squeeze the block. You're gonna work on the core. Squeeze the block. Go a little more side to side, maybe increase, getting closer to the floor. We're not going to the floor, just a little bit. Awesome. Then we're just going to come back to center and release the block. Bring your knees to your chest. Give them a sweet hug. Now your back is flat to the ground. squeeze, maybe rock if you like rocking. And then we'll do just a little bit of pelvis tilt, just a tiny awareness of the pelvis, just flattening and curving, just lifting and tilting to get awareness of the pelvic bowl, of your low back, how it flattens. Do a couple of these, really feel like you're doing a little cat-cow movement. Be very careful, very aware of how it feels. You can also get a sensation of your head, kind of the chin going up and down. It's like a little locomotion on your back. Awesome. Just rest for a moment. And then you're going to cross. I'm going to start with the left leg because it's the one closer to you. Left leg in a figure 4. Take a moment here, maybe lift the foot, the other one off the ground. Take a moment, maybe swaying, maybe not. Feel the little figure 4, the sciatica stretch, the pigeon. We're going to try to hold the foot that is on the top. So the left foot, grab it, carefully hold it, reset the right foot down, and come to a happy baby. So bring the knee to the armpit, maybe grab the pinky side or the heel inside or behind the thigh. So have a happy baby. Very easy, please, easy. Don't work too hard. And reset the foot on the ground. We'll switch sides, right foot, cross it. Take a moment, maybe lift both feet off the ground, maybe rock a little bit. And then we'll come to that half happy baby kind of shape. So grab the foot, hold on to the leg close to you with your hand, reset the other foot down. You can stay here or try to bring the knee outside to the shoulder, to the armpit, and maybe grab behind the leg, the pinky or the big toe, or something that makes you feel open in the hips. And let's just relax, bring both feet down, lengthen the legs again, lengthen your arms overhead, and then we'll do a little banana shape, like a half a banana. So just walk your feet to the right, the feet together, and maybe walk your shoulders and your arms to the right. So a nice lateral stretch on the back, on the floor. Keep the shoulders down, keep the hips down. If the arms don't feel good, you can separate them. You can grab your elbows. Just feel your whole side body open. Come to center, shoulders come to center. Walk the feet to center. Walk them to the left a little bit. Walk your shoulders a little bit. Your arms can be long or grab the elbows. And then breathe. If it's too much, you can go back a little bit. You can also, by the way, I forgot this, but you can even cross one ankle on top of the other. You can just keep it simple. Just feel your side body open, your ribs open, your hips try to stay on the floor, both shoulders even. Breathe and come back to center. We'll just take a moment to rest here. Feet on the ground, how your knees together, and widen the feet, constructive rest, and have your hands, one on the heart, one on the belly. Breathe to your hands, and then we'll just soon come to hands and knees. So just take a breath in and a breath out. Continue sensing how you're breathing after tiny movements, how your breath changes, how your energy shifts. And remember, you can do breath in through your nose, exhale out of your mouth. You can do 2-2, 3-3, or you can do 2 in, 3 out, or 4 out. All right, so let's roll. You can rock and roll, like getting a little momentum by rocking to seated, or you can go on your side. Just find a way. Please take your time to come to hands and knees. Take your time. Don't rush. And put another blanket under your knees. Sometimes the knees are bony or the floor is too hard. Just feel free to put another blanket under, or even double the mat under the knees so you're comfortable. The hands nice and wide and spread. Make even the pinky touch the edges of your mat. So make them nice and wide, and make the knees a little back behind your hips. So get nice spacey between the shoulders and the hips. Do a little cat-cow, inhaling and rounding chin to chest, round your spine. Just do a couple of these. Remember, if your wrists are not happy, this is a great option to have the bottom of the heel on the block to get a little more space with the blocks. Do your arching, do your rounding. Take your time to feel your spine. See how you really dome your spine, how your sacrum comes in, how your pelvis feels here. Good. Awesome. So feel how you feel in your spine, how you feel in your hands, how you feel in your shoulders. And then come to neutral. Okay, so stretch the right toes, lengthen, tuck them under, stretch the back of your leg, of your knee. Really press the heel back, really activate the leg. If you want, you can lift it off the ground. And then you're gonna bend the knee and bring the knee to the opposite elbow. So in and to the opposite elbow. And then back and reach behind. And just one more. In to center, maybe try to touch, it doesn't matter, it doesn't touch. And then back behind. This leg is going to ground. So ground it, and then you're going to walk it out. Wonder if it's in the screen. Good. So walk it out. And then we're going to do like a little stretch. Okay, so stretch back and forward and back. Okay, if it doesn't work for you, just go back. Just feel the inner thigh. The foot can be pointing out, or you can flatten the foot forward. Okay, so we did 3. Good. Now, make some space here if you want the blocks on the top. All right, so you can put the hands on the inside, the blocks on the inside, and the foot is going to go outside. So walk the foot forward, walk the foot forward. Now your hands are on the inside, and take a twist. So you can have the hand on the block, hand on the floor, and lift your arm up. Good. Breathe. You can look at your hand, just really stack your shoulders. And then bring your hand down, just bring it on your leg, on your thigh. Maybe kind of push the leg out, maybe lift the bottom of your foot. To get a little twisty. Very good. Let's bring the hands back on the mat or on the floor, and then step the foot back. Widen your legs if you want, your knees, and just go back. Take a child's pose. For now, you can use the block for your head, for your forehead. Just take a moment, soften your belly, and gather a nice breath that catches um, nice recover moments in your child's pose. Remember, anytime you feel it's too much, you need to take a break. This is your little break space. Child's pose, balasana, take a moment. Any position with your hands is great. And you can have your hands forward. You can have the block. You can have a little bit of elbows and bring your head down. Just catch up with that. Okay, so let's do the other side. Come back to hands and knees. Maybe do a little swaying, okay? So not cat-cow, just a little sway, side to side. Hips to the right, hips to the left. Good. All right, so toes under. Really feel that leg waking up, energize the leg. So really tuck the toes and press the heel as if you wanted to lengthen the heel away from your hip. Engage your core, lift the leg up. And then we're gonna try to bring it in and cross it to the front elbow. So in, and you can cross it halfway or maybe touch. And then one more time, stretch back, good. And then in and across, and then back and across. If it touches, that's great. That's not necessary, but just feel the belly squeeze. Lift. Now, bring the toes down, walk them back to the side, walk that leg out to the side, okay? And then if you want, you can stay here. This is a great stretch. You can try to go back if you want, but you don't have to. Just feel the foot. The foot can be pointing forward or sideways. Okay, so you can reach back. You can stay here. This is a great stretch. That's okay. And then I like to put, if you want, you can put the hands on the inside, on the right, as you make space for this foot to come forward, forward, forward. All right. And if you want, if you feel like it's very congested, very crunchy, put the block at the front, put the hand on the block and open for that twist lunge, low lunge twist. You can also don't have to have the block and feel that striking on the shoulders, reaching up, bring the hand on the knee, on the front thigh, maybe turn it out, maybe twist, 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 twist your shoulders. Just one more breath. And then roll back. And then bring the leg back. Take a child's pose. Any position, any child's pose, anything you like. Recover, reset. Hands anywhere you like, or your body. You can rest your forearms, rest your head. Just catch up. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, so I want to come up a little bit. Take your time. You can, let's do a down dog, right? Knees bent and just tuck your toes and do a bent knee down dog. So do the best you can. I mean, if you really feel like you're energized and you want to do a full dog, or keep it simple, keep it easy, bending knees, and then pushing into a very still working downward facing dog. Okay, so walk your feet forward, take your time to get to the front, and then come on up. You can bring your knees, bend your knees, really gather your belly here, squeeze your belly, and press up, and press up, and press up to standing. Let me just move things here. Another lateral stretch, but I want you to see if you can put the block between your legs, or actually better even here, again, on the shins. On the shins. So squeeze the block, squeeze the shins. All right, I'm going to do my right arm up. And then this other arm is going to really try to lift and lower and lift. Keep that really, that right hip rounded, and then lower, and then both arms up, and then lower. Come on up. Inhale and breathe. Powerful. Okay, so other side. Squeeze, get that core engaged as we squeeze the shins, just a tiny little thing that works the pelvis and engages the whole pelvic bone. Okay, so left arm up, tilt a little bit. Feel like you're not rounding forward, you're going sideways, sideways, sideways. You can even take a little peek up. This arm goes up and then lowers and then up and lowers. Keep really pressing outer hip and up. Breathe in, lower, inhale. Very good. And then lower. So with the block here, do a little bit of chair, little bit of chair. So bend your legs, send the hips forward back, and bring your arms in a little cactus. And then see if you can go up on your tippy toes, up on the tippy toes, up on the tippy toes. And now with a little shiver, 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 shiver. Bring your heels down and come on up. Bring your arms down. Awesome. Take a breath. Let's do that one more time. All right, so squat a little bit. You don't have to go your deepest. I mean, you can go here, but just do something that feels engaging. Hips back, arms open. You can even do arms. This is more work. This is more work. This is a little bit more, and then go up on your toes. Feel the legs. Feel that block. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Go lower, inhale, lower your heels, and lower your arms. Oof, good. All right, let's put the block on the side. Take a moment. Okay, so we'll do one warrior one, and we'll do a low lunge, and then we'll go on the floor. So this will be our hardest part of the class, and then we'll do the rest on the back. Maybe on the belly, but that okay. So do the best you can. Okay, I'm gonna step one leg back. Okay, and if you like, you can turn the foot out, or you can keep the heel up. So some people cannot do the heel down. If you cannot keep the heel down, you can lift for a high lunge. Whatever works for you, bend the front leg, bring your arms up. Warrior one. Beautiful. Breathe. Lift and breathe. Press your both feet. Lift your belly. Awesome. So now from here, transitioning is really, really hard, but very slow. Try to be mindful. You're going to bring your hands to the floor, okay? So find the floor. If you have blocks, find the floor, find the blocks, and then bring your knee down. So now we're in the floor. Come on up. Awesome. Hands to center. And we're going to try to do a twist here, okay? So you can bring the elbow on the leg, outside the leg. Try to not move the hips, try to keep the hips square. Imagine you have that scissoring of the block and try to just turn from your upper body. Hands together, take a breath in and breath out. One more breath. Press the hands together, squeeze the block. Imagine that legs coming together. And come on up, release. All right, let's do one dog and come on up again. Okay, so hands on the floor. Very mindful down dog with knees bent. Walk to the top. Please, please, please squeeze your belly to come up. Squeeze your belly, come on up. Come on up to standing. Take a breath when you're standing. Separate your feet. Breathe in. Other side. Okay, so step back. Doesn't have to be a big step. And again, it can be a lunge or it can be warrior one. Bend the front leg, lift your arms. So warrior one, Vira one, press the back heel a lot and bend the front leg as much as you press the back leg. So press the back heel and then the front leg. Make sure the knee doesn't buckle in or out. Knee above your ankle. Breathe. Okay, the transition is hard. Look at the floor. Slowly hands on the floor or on the block. And then you're going to bring the knee down. No lunge. Awesome. Hands to heart. And then that twist. So imagine you're squeezing the legs as if you had a block between them. The elbow can be on the knee or outside the knee. Take a breath in. Try to really feel that you're twisting from your upper body, not only the hips. The hips remain as tight, as square as possible. Breathe and breathe. Okay, and then release. Let's just go back on the belly. So step back, and I'm just going to move the screen a little bit so it can go back onto our bellies. Do some gentle work for our low backs. So just go on the belly and imagine you're going to do like a sphinx for now, on the sphinx. Elbows under your shoulders. Your legs can be wide. Your hands are flat. Fingers forward, wrist down. Very gentle back bend. All right, so now I'm going to come all the way down on my chest. I'm going to bring my arms forward like a Makarasana or crocodile. You can stack the hands. You can bring them forward. You can rest your forehead. Bring your legs a little closer together. And you're just going to lift one foot. Try to flex the foot. Really flex it. Try to imagine that the heel is very straight in front of the knee, and see if you can lift the knee a little bit up and then lower. So 3 times lifting. So one knee is coming off the floor. Try to really feel the knees bent, the heel is coming up. Okay, so you lift the knee just a tiny bit up, really working on the pelvis, on the low back. Keep your head down and your shoulders down, and then extend the leg. Just let the hips roll a little bit, roll side to side, relax the hips a little bit. Let the legs kind of roll away from each other, relax. You can do the other side in a moment. All right, so bring your legs more closer, parallel to each other. Try to keep your head down, your forehead down, everything down. And just lift one heel, but I want to feel the heel is not, the toe is not pointing out or in. The toes are really in front of the heel, and the heel is up on top of your knee. So you're engaging. I want that alignment. that you can imagine this heel coming up. Okay, so the knee lifts a little bit. Just one knee, the other one remains on the floor. One more. And last one. Relax the leg, open wide those legs and sway the hips around, relax the hips, go a little side to side, relax the pelvis, rest a little bit. Let's just do a very modified plank on the knees, okay? So with your arms, elbows on the floor, knees together, knees on the floor, and just take a plank here. Just take a plank with the knees down. But breathe about 5 breaths here. Feel the belly engaged, even if your knees are not up. Just knees down, but breathe. Feel the core engaged. Feel the effort of your pelvis. Feel the whole body engaged. Feel the breath. Take another breath in and breath out. And then slowly bring your hips down. And then from here, we'll just do the same thing we did like a banana. We'll do it on the belly, on the belly. So the arm forward, and then your legs are going to walk to the right, and your arms and your body and your elbows come to the same side. So you create this banana shape on your belly, shoulders down, hips down. If it pinches your hips, it doesn't feel good, just return, make it work for you. So belly, breath, again, side, body, lateral stretches, come to center. If you want, sway the hips a little bit before you go to the second side. Walk your elbows and your shoulders forward. Walk your feet like a little half moon shape, banana shape on the belly. Makarasana, side stretching. Again, if it's too much, just bring your legs closer. You can increase it. Head down. Come to center. And then come on up and just roll onto your back again. Roll onto your back again. And just take a moment, okay? So take your time and rest, right? Resting on your back. If you like to do any breath here, belly breath, hands on the belly. Breathe in and out. We'll do a couple of stretches again with the strap. Well, we'll catch up. Let's breathe in and out. Notice how we settle our breath. All right. So both knees bent, feet on the ground. I'm going to try to bring the strap on the toe mount or on the arch, and then lengthen the leg. You can have your hands walking up the strap. Okay, you're going to notice that you have a little space behind your back. That's great. All right, if the leg is far away, that's great. If the leg is bent, that's great. But just press the heel and try to imagine that you're trying to bring the low back, the pelvis on the floor. Let's breathe here. Don't force anything, keep breathing. Relax your arms and your face. And then bend the leg. We're just going to switch the legs. Right foot down. And again, walk the hands up the strap, point their toes. Let the heel be the highest point of your leg. Try to have a little space in your low back. Don't flatten your back. Try to have a little space. And again, you can have the leg there, bent. Relax your shoulders. Breathe. Feel the back of your leg. So it's like you're trying to press the thigh. As you bring your foot towards you, you press the thigh forward. All right, let's bring both legs up. So squeeze the both legs in between the strap and push up, push up. Now I'm gonna do it like a upavishta. So wide, 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 widen, widen, widen as much as you can. Use the strap, press against the strap, flex your feet. Notice the legs, the inner thighs. Breathe. Again, you can be bent. Relax your arms, your face, your shoulders. So try to find some kind of breath that feels good in the stretch. And then slowly bring your legs together. Put the strap away. Hug your knees in. Rock a little bit if you like, side to side. All right, so we're gonna put the block, one of the blocks in the lowest or the second, up to you. Behind your sacrum, so press your sacrum up. It could be on the middle height, depends on you. If it doesn't feel good, use the lowest. You can experiment, see how it feels. Okay, so find that it's not on your back and that it's not in your glutes. It should be right on that bone, that bony part behind your back. And you're gonna lift one leg up. All right, and then you're just gonna lower the leg, maybe to the floor, maybe it doesn't, and lift it up. Could use a strap here actually, but right, lift it up, and then lower, lengthen, lengthen, lift it up. Good. Now see if you can really, really press that bottom foot and just press up just once, press up and lift off the block and then lower, and that's it. Okay, bend the knee, place the foot down, take a moment, and then we'll do the other leg. So keep the other leg up, extend the left leg up, and maybe lengthen all the way. Maybe it doesn't touch. It doesn't have to touch, but just feel the lengthening of the whole left side of your leg, your pelvis. You can go slower, lift up and lower, and then up. Okay, and then stay here. Just take a moment. See if you need your arms next to your body to really use the bottom leg and then maybe lift a little bit off the block. Just one effort, one, lower, lower, lower. And then bring both legs up. So both legs up like Viparita Karani. And just roll your ankles here. Point and flex here. Do a little Charlie Chaplin or pigeon toe. And this legs up, it's so good for the legs. Just have fun. You can have out, in, toes, roll, spread the toes, flex them, point them, really move those joints in the feet. Very good. And then bring your knees back all the way to the floor. When you do just a very simple twist, you can do the block in between, or you can do no block. Just have your knees up, maybe together, maybe have something to wait for you under. Spread your arms out, turn away from the knees. Take a twist here. You don't need the block. You can put the block in between. You can put the block away. You can use two blocks, one under, one in between the legs. And breathe. Twisting is like ringing. Ringing is like squeezing things that are congested, that are tight, that are need to be cleansed. Right? So very easily head to center, knees to center. You can find your feet on the floor, lift your hips, go to the second side, or just go straight to the second side. Again, you can find like a block or a bolster or a blanket waiting for the knees to have a little place to rest. Arms out or open like a T or like a cactus. Turn your head away. Take another breath or two, finding this cleansing sensation, this like digestive cleansing. All right, and then bring your block for a moment, put it away, bring your feet on the floor, on the mat, and hug your knees one more time. Rock on your back, side to side, as if you're massaging your low back. Then find your feet on the floor. Take a moment in Baddha Konasana. So you can have the knees wide. You can have blocks under your legs. You can have them on the side so it doesn't pinch with the edges. You can also put a blanket. So find this one. This is a Baddha Konasana, a nice hip opener with blocks to support your legs, to relax your legs. If you don't need them, that's fine. And you can have your hands anywhere in your body, anywhere in your body, in your chest, in your belly. You can have your hands anywhere outside, cactus, overhead. And just take a moment. Let the legs, the inner thighs relax. Let the feet relax. And just take another or two or three breaths on your own. Very good. Now help your knees. You can help with the hands, just gently. Help your knees up. Lazily put the feet down. And let's just do a very quick, very kind of checking with reach. Okay. You can have your feet wide. You can have your hands under your mat, rubbing the edges of your mat. Really roll your knuckles, your fingers under your mat. Tuck your shoulders, tuck, tuck, tuck. Press your feet, keep your head down, and lift your hips for a bridge. Just stay here, bridge. Press your feet, keep breathing. Feel the chest coming to your chin to your chest, your shoulders under. Try to feel that powerful legs. Imagine that block, though the legs are wide, but imagine that you're squeezing your legs towards each other. Take another breath. And slowly, very slowly, and unwind, untuck your shoulders, come onto your mid back, low back, sacrum, and then relax, settle down. One more time, give your knees a hug, and then maybe bring your nose, squeeze to your knees, rounding like a tight little ball, and then relax. One more twist, because I love this one to end the class. So one leg is long, have the left knee in. Okay, so left knee is hugging, right leg is long, and with the opposite hand, just really guide the knee across the side. You can put a block to wait for it, to support it. And your arms can be open. Just feel that arm, maybe reaching up, get a little more stretch if you want the arm over. It increases the intensity, but you can always have the hand close to your body, close to your hip, out to the side. Just find what variation works for you. Breathing one more breath here. Coming back slowly. And then switching legs. Lengthen one leg. And then twist with one leg. This is called wind releasing pose. Again, you can have a block underneath. You can have nothing. You can have the hand on the knee. You can have the other arm overhead. If it's too much on your shoulder, you can have the hand out or close to your body. Just find the modification or what works for you. These are great twists for the back, for digestive system, for unwinding, for breath. Let's take another breath together. And then slowly come onto your backs. Good. So let's, I think, do a Shavasana, quick Shavasana. So you can do your Shavasana like we did before with the feet together and the knees wide. Otherwise, just really melt. Let yourself surrender. Let your weight let go of your body and relax. Find any props, anything you find that feels good. I love to put actually, if you don't mind, so this would be great. It's like a fish variation. So you're gonna put a blanket for your head, and you're gonna put, and this is optional. You don't have to. If you're ready for Shavasana, that's fine. So you can put the block behind your heart, and it'll give you the sensation of opening the chest, but you must find some comfort. Okay, you have to find the blanket for your head. It really might be a little too much. You can do a blanket instead of a block. So this will be a fish variation to finish your work, your yoga practice. But if it's too much, just discard, abort, don't do it. Okay, good. These variations sometimes take a little while to settle. So it might take about 2 or 3 minutes to really feel something that works for you. Sometimes every day we're changing. So whatever works, this one is better for me. Okay, so when you find this place for you to let go into the final pose, the final pose, of course, is the Shavasana. the final relaxation where you, just before you let go, just take a moment to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. And take one more breath in and out. And you're going to do 3 more, inhaling in through the nose and big exhale, opening the lips. Inhaling, make a big sigh. Inhale, open the lips, big sigh. Inhale, sigh out. Close your lips. Find a comfortable inhale. Exhale. Start releasing your forehead. Start releasing the eyes. Feel the eyebrows soften, the temples, the bridge of your nose, the upper lip, the chin, the cheeks, the throat. Part your lips slightly, soften your teeth. Let the tongue be floating on the bottom. Feel the shoulders relax, the arms relaxed and heavy. Feel the relaxation from the top of your shoulder to your elbows, wrist, and every single tip of your finger. Fingers relaxed. Chest is relaxed. Heart, navel, belly, lower abdomen, pelvis and hips. Breathe. Relax your legs, your thighs. Feel them heavy. Feel the weight of the legs, almost like a release onto your mat. And feel the legs, the thighs, the knees, to the ankles, and to releasing every single toe. Big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. All the toes, very relaxed. The legs, the thighs, the ankles, and the feet. Toes relaxed. Feel the breath easy on the back body. Feel your low back, your glutes, your lower back and mid back, upper back, top of your shoulders, back of your neck. To the back of your head and back to the crown of your head. Let yourself go here. Let yourself just wonder. If you feel that you need to hold on to your thoughts, no, you don't have to hold any thought. You don't have to have a blank mind. You don't have to think of your breath. You don't have to do anything. Just be aware that you're free, that you're easy, you're at peace, and let yourself just be happy and let yourself just relax and breathe. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Be with your body, rest in peace. We'll stay another 2 minutes. I'll just keep the time and guide you back. You are welcome to not continue and stay in your Shavasana for as long as you need it. That's why this is great, these Zoom classes that you're in your houses. Listen to your body. But if you want to come out and continue throughout your day and your chores, just start coming back. So bring your breath very gently back, inhaling and exhaling as you start also moving your fingers and your wrists. Start coming back in any stretch you like. You can also stretch your arms overhead, point your toes, whatever you like, and roll your ankles. You can also bring your knees in and hug them one more time. Very lazily, take your time to come on your side. Usually it's your right side, but you can go to your left, go on your side, take a breath on your side. See how it feels to breathe on your side. You can keep your eyes soft or closed. And then very gently, just use the top hand, very gently come back on your block, on your blankets, back to seated. And just take a moment to check your shoulders, to see how the chest feels, the front body, how your whole energy feels in yourself. And let's just take a very easy uh, 3 movements on the neck. We're going to do a little yes, a little no, and a little maybe, and then we'll finish our class. But go very easy. So keep the shoulders above your hips and just bring your chin down to your chest. And then inhale, bring your nose and your chin a little up, and then chin down. Very slow, yes, very slow. And then yes, coming up. And then back to neutral. And then let's do a little no. So no to your left or to your right. Try to not bring your whole body, just your neck, just your head. Keep your shoulders placed. A couple of no's and very slow no. Just checking which side feels easier. Sometimes one side wants to go better than the other, maybe not. Come to neutral, and the last movement would be a little maybe. To the ear, to the shoulder. Again, not rounding. Right ear to left shoulder. And then come to center. And the last one, it's a weird one. It's a jutting, like a turtleneck forward, and then like a double chin. Just one. So it's weird. I think the Indians like to do that. They're really good for the neck. Like a turtle, and then back, double chin. So strengthening the neck. Sometimes there's cervical spine. You don't even notice that sometimes it's tight and stiff, and it's part of your whole spinal column. And take a moment again. We'll take a breath together as we lift your arms. Last movement, arms up. Take a big circle. Hands come together and hands at the center. Exhale. Bow gently. Lift your eyes, lift your gaze. And thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for showing up again. Thank you for that respect and that devotion. Honestly, thank you a lot. Namaste. Awesome. Okay.